We just got a new stove and now Elizabeth is on fire? Are you kidding me? Extinguish yourself, girl! Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and we are back to play some more of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. We are currently on our third generation with our sim Elizabeth, who has been a handful, but also kind of fun to play. In our last episode, the guy that she was dating, they had a big falling out and they ended up breaking things off. And we are working on getting her ready to finish that aspiration. She needs one more boyfriend to finish the serial romantic aspiration. And it is love day in game, so that kind of seems like a good day maybe for that to happen. So she has to complete the serial romantic aspiration, and she has been dating a lot of different people. She woohooed with 3 different sims all on the same night. The result of that is her son Mojito here. She's just had a really tough time. Like, things in the apartment break all the time. She had gotten laid off in her job. She is currently a head mixologist, so she is in the mixology arm of the culinary career, which is what she has to do. She's had a tough time getting promotions, all of those things. Like, it has been difficult for her. She has to max the dancing and the juice fizzing skill, which she's done, and then the mixology skill, which she's currently level 8 for. And, you know, I was actually thinking that maybe we need to check the rewards store and see if there are any traits that we can give her that'll help her get promoted faster, because it's really been tough. Okay, so there is one called entrepreneurial, and entrepreneurial sims are more likely to get promoted in their career. It costs 2,000 points. She's got a ton of points, so that's not an issue. So we're gonna get that for her, and hopefully that will help get her those promotions in a more timely manner. That would be ideal. Now, Mojito he's downstairs in his underwear playing in a car. This kid, I swear, always wanders around in his underwear. It's kind of like my son. So this is Mojito. He will be our Gen 4 sim. He has the artistic prodigy aspiration. He's already completed the creative genius one. He is a creative sim, and he does have some high confidence. He will get the self-assured and ambitious traits as he ages up. Oh, he is off to school. Very good. Oh, he's happy from an awesome laser show. All right, good job. Go Mojito. And he has his birthday Saturday in game. I don't know that we're gonna get to his birthday in today's gameplay. We might, or we might save that for next episode. But he'll be a teenager then. But our focus isn't really going to shift into him until we're done with things with Elizabeth. She doesn't work for like another 3 days, so we're going to have to do some things with that. Exchanging secret Love Day cards. For Love Day, Mojito decided to handcraft a card for their crush, complete with pipe cleaner hearts, glitter flowers, and dinosaurs. Because who doesn't love dinosaurs? Mojito just needs to decide if he should let it slip that it was him who made the card, or secretly drop it in their cubby. He is very creative, and he is going to be pretty self-assured and ambitious as he gets older, and he's got high confidence. So I'm going to say he's going to boldly deliver the card by hand. And apparently we need to pay our bills. Mojito's crush didn't even know he existed. This was an opportunity. In the heat of the moment, Mojito walked past the cubby and delivered the card directly into the hands of the most popular kid in school, after having it declared the most awesome card ever. Mojito was invited to hang out with the popular kids at recess and lunch whenever he wanted. Doesn't that make Mojito a popular kid too? Oh, that's cute. But we do need to pay the bills. So let's pay the bills and our rent. I forgot to do that apparently the last time. So let's get that done. I think since she doesn't have to work, we're gonna wait and have her go out for Love Day later on. Like, not during the day, but like go out for the evening. And I'm kind of thinking that Blake is the one we're gonna go out with. So Blake Barton is her neighbor. He lives downstairs from her, and he and her, they had like a fling. They actually woohooed when she woohooed and got pregnant with Mojito, but Mojito is not his child. They have amazing compatibility, They really have hit things off, and he really likes her a lot, and Elizabeth has really liked him as well, but she's been just going through a lot of different things. Blake has been there for her through a lot of different things, and so I think that maybe it's time to really just kind of let things happen with them. Now, Elizabeth is non-committal, but she's also romantic, and she's getting older. She kind of realized that, you know, a lot of the things that she was doing was not the best for her finally, and she's kind of calming down a little bit. So I think we'll do that later. I think though, while she gets ready for that, I think we'll let her mix some drinks and get her mixology skill up. Oh no, that's right. She's like going in perimenopause apparently, which kills me because she's not that old. She has 35 days left until she's an elder. So I feel like she's kind of been going through this early. But apparently she's feeling nauseous from menopause. Elizabeth is fighting a battle of the belly and is losing epically. She's not old enough, but she is feeling flirty. All right, Mojito is home from school, and he does want to give a flower for Love Day. So I think maybe we'll have him give his mom a flower. You know, that way he's not sad because his love day didn't go well. He had a successful love day at school. He also needs a bath. But he's gonna give his mom a flower. He can be like, I found this and I picked this flower for you. Oh, she liked it too. Mojito's empathy is in range to earn the compassionate trait. Well, good for him. Alright, we'll let her go back to making drinks. We'll let have Mojito go bathe. And then in a little bit, Elizabeth is going to go out on a date with Blake. And have some fun, hopefully, because her fun is really low right now. There she has a moodlet from that. A generous surprise from receiving a gift. Elizabeth was so happy to get a gift recently from someone and is feeling pretty special right now. That's really sweet. So we are gonna call up Blake. We're gonna ask him on a date. Now, Elizabeth's usual scene was like clubs and places like that. But I think that she's gonna try to go someplace that's maybe not as like clubbish. Maybe they'll just go out to dinner. Maybe we can send them over to the Shrieking Llama diner and they can go and they can have dinner for Love Day and kind of make it a more quiet date, which is a change for Elizabeth. You know, a lot of her dates have been at clubs. That's where woohoos happened and people got pregnant. Okay, let's come and request a table. So it's not a very fancy place, but, you know, Elizabeth is okay with that. And Blake is too. He's a pretty down-to-earth kind of guy. And she is, you know, just really wanting this quiet time with him. All right, we're gonna order her a dim and gusty. And we'll get him a barley bale. We'll get her the grilled chicken. And then we'll get Blake a steak. That sounds like a good plan. So she is going to ask him about his day and just kind of be like, you know, how's the day going? It's Love Day. And he's like, it's been a pretty good day. And I'm really glad that you suggested that we go out. And he is kind of like, I haven't really heard much from you lately. How are things going? And she's like, it's been a little bit rough. The apartment hasn't been very kind. And I've had some relationship issues. And he's like, you know, I've always liked you and had like a bit of a crush on you. And we had that one night on New Year's and I really like Mojito a lot. And she's like, yeah, I appreciate how much you've been there and I have feelings for you too. She's like, I just didn't really know exactly what to do with my feelings. And he's like, well, we're here now and sometimes it can be hard to kind of process what you're going through. You know, you've had a lot of things happen and I'm glad that we're here, we're out. Oh, apparently he doesn't like the steak. He's like kind of cringing. The beer is good, the steak is not. Maybe they overcooked it. Where are you going? Don't get up and walk away. You're getting up and you're sitting on the floor to eat your food. You know, this was like going so well until she got up and sat on the floor to eat her food. Oh good, we're coming back now. We sit down. Oh, let's give him a gift. We have a rose. Let's give him a rose from our inventory. And she's like, I have this for you and I really have appreciated our time together. And she's like, I really do want to see where things might go. Oh, he's giving her one back. That's great. So she wants to see how things go with him. And oh, wait, Blake gave Elizabeth a gift along with a thoughtful message. Every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever after. That's so cute. Okay, let's ask, she's gonna ask him to be her boyfriend. And it used to be a younger Elizabeth would have been scared off by that, but now that she's older, she has come to terms with her feelings for him, and he is now her boyfriend, and she has completed the serial romantic aspiration. So she has earned the trait player. Players will never cause other Sims to get jealous, no matter what they do. Okay. But she is, we're gonna let her be faithful to Blake. We're gonna say they've kind of turned a corner. Right, but we will pay the bill. And maybe we'll, you know, have Blake come back home with us. We'll end the date. It's been a successful love day. We'll bring Blake back home. He already knows Mojito. He's already like friends of the family and stuff, so it wouldn't be that weird. He lives downstairs anyway. Wait, did he move out? I think he moved out. When did he move out? He doesn't live downstairs anymore. He did. He moved. He used to live here, but he moved out. Oh, where does he live now, I wonder? Blake, where do you live? We could have him move in with Elizabeth, and she's still non-committal though, so it's hard to say. She's not gonna get married to him. Like, that's not gonna be her style, but she may have him move in. I don't know. We'll just have to see how things kind of go and progress with that. We could let them woohoo. I'm a little afraid to let them woohoo for fear that she ends up pregnant. And let's hope Elizabeth doesn't get pregnant. I don't really want another child for this generation. There's like not enough room in this apartment. Oh, she has to go to the bathroom. She is feeling very flirty from hot and heavy socialization. She's feeling fulfilled from her want fulfillment. She does have to pee though. She is feeling completely satisfied though from some spectacular woohooing. Nothing is more satisfying than some nice woohoo. Why is there a ghost here haunting the toilet? Where did this ghost come? Oh, it's Mackenzie who died on Elizabeth's birthday. Oh, so she broke the toilet, but now she's cleaning the sink. Great. So that's what we're gonna have to deal with apparently. Now the ghost is flirting with Elizabeth. The ghost woke her up, hugged her, and then proceeded to flirt with her. Elizabeth, you need some sleep. Maybe Mackenzie needs to leave. I don't know how to make the ghost go away. We can't send the ghost home because her grave is like down here. Oh, well, okay, her urn is down here. So now with Elizabeth's aspiration completed, she just needs to max her career and max her mixology skill. Wait, a sewage leak? Oh. No, foul odor is everywhere and the toilets are spitting not so pleasant concoction of wastewater. Call the property owner or attempt to fix the issue yourself. Well, the toilet had broken because of the ghost, so she's already repairing the toilet. But I think maybe... Okay, you can dislike handiness. For everything you've been through, I think disliking handiness is, like, allowed. But that fixed the problem, but now there's, like, gross sewage... Oh, gosh. Okay, clean this up. Mojito's off to school, so at least he doesn't have to deal with that. Great. Oh, she's feeling fatigued now from menopause. Elizabeth feels a bit drowsy and tired. She could use some rest. She's also hungry, and she's, like, mopping the sewage stuff in her bare feet, too. Oh, that's so gross. There's always something happening in these apartments. I will be so glad when Mojito moves out and we're like done dealing with the apartment situation. So since Elizabeth did have the money and things seem to be going okay, I went ahead and upgraded the kitchen and got her a better stove and a better refrigerator. So hopefully that will help things a little bit for them. You know, it's still a pretty crummy apartment, but hopefully it makes something a little bit better. We just got a new stove and now Elizabeth is on fire? Are you kidding me? Extinguish yourself, girl! Brand new stove, the first thing she does, making herself breakfast, making an omelet, and she catches herself on fire. This is really, like, just how things go for Elizabeth. And it costs 1,000 simoleons to replace it. And she's hungry because she was making breakfast. I swear, she cannot catch a break. Thursday now in game. Elizabeth has been practicing mixing drinks and doing some fire tricks, which again has resulted in her setting herself on fire. This is the second time this episode Elizabeth has set herself on fire. So I think we need to call the property owner and have him come so that he can replace the bar that she caught on fire. And then she can take a shower and clean up because she is going to be working this evening and hopefully getting a promotion. She is level 9 now of the mixology skill, so that's good. What isn't good is her catching the bar on fire. That's not good. All right, we're inviting in the property owner, and then we're gonna tell him he needs to go check out the bar. Asked to inspect a shared space object. Does that not count as a shared space object? It does. Okay, maybe we'll complain about the rental conditions, and then maybe he'll go fix it. Like, hey, this place is kind of a pit. And then we'll let her have a nap before she has to go to work. Oh, why is she tense? Renter's lamentation for venting about rental condition. Not gonna lie, this place kind of sucks. That sums this apartment up so succinctly. Not gonna lie, this kind of sucks. I don't know if he's gonna go fix it though. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And then we might have to fix it ourselves. Elizabeth has gone off to work, and Mojito is very poorly practicing a violin because he needs to play an instrument for a total of 5 hours, and he also needs to draw one more type of picture on the activity table, and then he will have completed the artistic prodigy aspiration. And he did it! He has completed the artistic prodigy aspiration, so he has earned the creatively gifted trait, which means that he will build adult creative skills faster. And this is good because he's gonna have to max the handiness, the painting, and the photography skills. So that's good for him, that he will earn those faster. Plus, he's an idea person, so they will paint, write, program, and write songs faster. So he should do pretty well with like getting that painting skill up. Elizabeth has come home from work, and she did not get promoted. I swear I don't know what to do with her. We got her the entrepreneurial skill, which should make it easier for her to get promoted, and yet we're not getting promoted. I don't know what to do with her. She does like everything she's supposed to do, and she's still not getting promoted. I thought for sure she'd get promoted. Maybe we're just gonna have to really make sure that we have her working hard when she goes to work, and she'll just have to deal. But I don't want her to get burnout either. She's feeling weirded out, a moody one. Elizabeth feels all sorts of agitated, but then also sad and restless. These mood swings are so onerous. Right, she's only got 13 hours left before she's done with her perimenopause. Again, I don't know why she's going through menopause. She is way too young to be going through menopause. Like Sims, well, it's a mod. Mods, you need to adjust this, please. This girl isn't old enough. And Elizabeth has woken up feeling tense. She's feeling smothered. A non-committal sim has trouble staying in a long-term relationship. Maybe it's time for a change. Honestly, you haven't even seen Blake since you started dating, so I don't know why you feel smothered by him. Okay, Mojito came home, and his report card is here. Obviously, he has fantastic marks across the board and has earned a performance boost to boot. The teacher's comments were positively glowing. Okay, and now Elizabeth is in post-menopause. Elizabeth has experienced menopause and will no longer experience a menstrual cycle or get pregnant. Again, you were way too young for this, but I mean, I guess she can woohoo now without worrying about another kid. What is that? Mod needs some adjustment. Needs some tuning. She's not old enough. She is, though, doing some more mixology. Hopefully, with her, like, fire-blowing practice trick that she's doing, she doesn't catch herself on fire again, because 2 fires in 1 episode is plenty. Elizabeth is heading off to work. We're gonna have her work hard while she is at work, and hopefully this means that she will get promoted. Promoted, finally. Elizabeth is now a juice boss. She's feeling very tense though because she's in need of a break, and she's feeling smothered, and she's stressed from work. That's what happened. We had her worked hard, and now she's come home very tense. Excellent. So now she works from 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. She has all of her skills, so she's got everything that she needs. She just needs to get her performance up. So we're gonna let her go to bed and then work on getting rid of some of this tense stuff. I think she's just gonna have to work hard when she goes to work to get promoted. This means now that she's level 7 of the mixologist career. Haunting? Are you kidding me? Ooh, a lingering ghost is haunting the unit. Call the property owner to shut the problem out or attempt to get rid of the ghost yourself. Now we have a ghost? Well, we already had a ghost because of her friend that died, but now there's another ghost haunting. This never ends. It doesn't ever end. And it's also the flower festival. Oh, good grief. So all of these like incidents happening with the apartment are from the For Rent expansion. And honestly, these events need some tuning because every single time there is something that happens, from sewage leaks to explosive malfunctions to clogged garbage to being cursed and now being haunted. There's always something. It is like nonstop. Every single episode something happens. Today 2 things have happened plus 2 fires. I haven't even seen the ghost either, and the shower has now broken. Good grief. You know what, Elizabeth, you need to like get up, and I don't know if calling the property owner is gonna do anything, but let's try. Oh, is this the ghost? This is the ghost. The ghost is fine. I finally see the ghost. It's haunting the shower. How do we... Okay, come confront the ghost. Elizabeth, come and confront him. Don't trust the property owner to get it. You're singing about the flower festival to Mojito. Go get rid of the ghost. Make this ghost go away. And then we'll have the property owner come in and he can hopefully fix everything that the ghost broke. Okay, she took care of the haunting. She got 54 simoleons for it. And now she's gonna be like, listen, no, come back here and take care of my oh my gosh. Okay, come and inspect my shower that this ghost broke, please. Mojito is going to be a teenager today in game. So I think we will age him up and get him made over. That'll be part of the plan. And then in the next episode, we'll get his like room made over because we do have some funds for him so we can get that sorted. And maybe Elizabeth will get promoted, which would be amazing. You're not fixing things. Don't flirt with Elizabeth. Repair the broken shower. Dude, fix the thing. You're a terrible landlord. You don't do anything. You come in here and you flirt with Elizabeth, and then you play with Clay, but you don't actually solve any of the problems. Elizabeth has had to do it all by herself. All right, well, we'll send Elizabeth in to repair this. Even though it's Flower Festival, Elizabeth does have to work. She is back down here. She is practicing making her drinks. She's feeling happy because she does like mixology. So that's getting her fun up. She's kind of recovered from like the rough day of work that she had the day before. So I think that means that we're in good shape to let her work hard again. And I don't know that she'll get promoted, but we can certainly try. But we need to have her make specific drinks. So let's do that. Aha! Ooh, she can make a Simsapolitan. Let's make that. Ooh, actually, do we have a cake that Mojito can blow out? Okay, we do. There is a cake in the fridge. So whenever we get the pop-up that it's time for Mojito's birthday, he can age up with that. Oh, the flower bunny is here. Let's have him come. Yeah, you can like that. Come down here and do a respectful introduction to the flower bunny. If I'm completely honest with you, the flower bunny kind of creeps me out a little bit, but Mojito wants to interact with the flower bunny for Flower Festival, so we're gonna roll with it and kind of ignore the fact that I think it's a little bit creepy. The flower bunny doesn't really like do anything. He doesn't give you presents or gifts or flowers, or he just is kind of there being a little creepy. Oh, okay, now we've got the pop-up that we can celebrate Mojito's birthday. I think maybe we will do that before Elizabeth has to go to work, but she's really close to maxing her mixology skill. She is at 91%, so I think I want to let her do that, and then we will age up Mojito. All right, we did it. She has maxed her mixology skill, so she is now level 10 in that. She has learned the Sunset Valley, Granny Smash, and Shadow Realm recipes. She can now also freshen a drink, and she now receives the Mixmaster Moonlit. But I think we need to celebrate Mojito's birthday, and I think we should invite Blake over for that. Oh, he is here. Now, before we age Mojito up, I do want to just real quickly pull up the rules for this challenge, and we will look at what Generation 4 is going to be. Since he's going to be a teenager, we need to start working on him a little bit. Our focus is still going to be on Elizabeth. She just has to max her career now, but we can still be working on Mojito. But I think we should take a quick peek at the rules just to remind ourselves of what it is. I'm not going to read like the intro blurb. We're just going to look at the goals for him, and then we'll get him aged up. So we're not going to be doing the house flipping thing. We will move to Willow Creek though, but we're not going to be flipping the houses. Instead, we're going to be doing this alternative option and do the interior decorator career. So we'll move to Courtyard Lane and Willow Creek, but then we will do the interior decorator. So he will need to marry a sim in the manual labor career with a passion for woodworking. He will need to have the self-assured and ambitious traits. He's gonna not complete the freelancer career, but he's gonna do the interior decorator career. Every child's name shares the same first letter, so they will all end with the same like letter. He's gonna have to max the handiness, the painting, and the photography skill. Post to social media once a day. And this says live in the final home that you flip. Since we're not really flipping houses, we're gonna just kind of work on building up that house for him. And then he needs to be dressed to impress all the time. Growing up in hand-me-downs, you felt self-conscious. Now you are able to dress as fantastically as your heart desires. And I have some ideas for how we can start to work on that a little bit with him as a teenager, but I'll talk about that in the next episode. All right, and Blake has come over, and I don't know what he is wearing because he's definitely had a makeover, and I never put him in anything like that. So I don't know what he's wearing. But we are going to get the cake out, and let's get Mojito aged up. I can't believe he's already a teenager. Oh, apparently the flower bunny is coming in to make a cake. I told you, the flower bunny is creepy. So as Mojito is now a teenager, and he does have the high self-esteem trait, I think that I want to have him be self-assured. Actually, we have to have him be self-assured because he can't be ambitious yet. It doesn't look like anyway. So self-assured it is. He will be self-assured. Now, there is nothing that specifies what his aspiration needs to be. So since he has to max the painting skill, and he's always been really creative, I kind of think that maybe Painter Extraordinaire is the right one for him. So we're going to choose that and let that be his aspiration. And then I do want to give him a makeover. And then in the next episode, we'll get his room made over and we'll kind of start to look at Mojito a little bit more closely. Here is Mojito as a teenager. And I gotta say, Mojito looks kind of good. He's a good looking sim. I am not disappointed in this for him. Now, you might remember that as a child, he kind of had some like messed up teeth, and there wasn't really much that Elizabeth could do about it at that time. So we did go ahead and give him braces. So he has braces right now so that when he is an adult, his teeth will be straight and they will look good. I really do. I see like whims in him quite a bit, but then I think that there's some of Branson in him as well, but I think he turned out pretty good. So just as a reminder for him, he likes small talk, new disco music, white, nature enthusiast, fitness, and violin. He doesn't like ranch music or cross stitch. So that's him. But this is, and because he's got to be dressed to impress, I tried to give him nice looking clothing, but things that are kind of simple because they don't have a lot of money. So he's still like wearing more simplistic things. So this is his everyday look, his formal wear, his athletic wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather wear. So we have a teenage Mojito, which is kind of hard to believe, but there we have it. I think with him aging up, though, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. And in the next episode, we're gonna give his room an updated look. He's a teenager now, so, you know, the kid stuff needs to go so we can get him his teenager stuff set up. Probably get him an easel so that he can start painting. And then when things break, he can do like repairs and stuff, since he's gonna have to max that handiness skill as well. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Mojito's makeover. Also, let me know your thoughts about the potential of moving Blake in. I don't intend for Elizabeth to be with anyone else. Do you think we should move Blake in? With her, we have to finish her career. She's got like 3 more promotions that she's gonna have to get. I don't know how I feel about moving Blake in right now, so I'd love to know your feedback. He is going to be it for her, but she is non-committal, so I don't know if moving him in is going to make her feel more like smothered, but it would kind of be nice for her to kind of have somebody when Mojito moves out and moves on with his life. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!